Hello there and welcome to my reaction to the No Man's Sky Hypercut featuring Mandalore Gaming, Hank Schrader from Breaking Bad. I wonder if it's just through cameos or something. We live in a simulator. By Jimothy Ross, of course. The thing is that this was a surprise to see. First of all, Jimothy hasn't uploaded a video in 6 months, probably working on this. The other things that I've been playing No Man's Sky for the last week. And I still do. Well, not right now, obviously. I'm right here recording this. Anyway, so we'll see. He's probably gonna show me something that I haven't seen before. So cool. Anyway, like I'm subscribed, become a member. Let's begin.
This game is very satisfying. No Man's Sky is the whitest game I have ever played. Or is it? No. With worlds upon systems of cool planets, exotic creatures, and police brutality. And it all hinges on the procedurally generated selling point of being incredibly math-sized. See, they use
what the hell is that?
How futile your endeavors are. This is my favorite existential crisis, developed by a man with nerves of steel. No. I can safely say the lore behind its development is literally more compelling than the lore within the actual game. Taking place everywhere, our mute alien protagonist must repair his starship, collect the periodic table, roast every creature, and venture forth to discover the secrets of the metaverse. Is there a Chainsaw Man reference here?
By here I mean in the game, not in the video, that was obvious. But is that a thing? Can I find that somehow? 100 destroyed the claim. Yeah, bounty. I did a few of this. Hypercut, nice. That's not in the title, just Hypercut, yeah. Some creatures are still not. Good boy. Some creatures are still fucked up.
The game starts.
Is there a UFO as well?
And this place is really cool. Well, actually, it's fucking freezing. It's like a bra moment, but without the First, you have to collect some basic materials for life support and hazard protection.
Okay,
luckily,
yeah, that's tutorial.
Water for later, so it shouldn't be much of an issue.
Refill your hazard thingy.
It's cold outside. You don't gotta keep reminding me. Just let it go. One of the first things you may notice about this digital experience is how massively enormous it is. So you're telling me that point A, point B, and every golden crusted poop in between is accessible from the very start? As well as the bastard plants, there's also these crazy looking animals
they are annoying.
Across the sky.
The slappy ones.
Even bigger than the others. I'm gonna call these ones the whale variants for right now. Journey.
Those are the freighters.
Acting up again. This thing is batshit insane. Oh, damn. This thing is batshit insane. I hate this game. I approach the flying creature's nest to observe their mutualistic relationship with the, Zelda fans. After enough time passes, I discover an injured starship. With enough resources, I'm able to nurse it back to full health. And thus, the game's true nature is revealed.
Yeah, shoot asteroids, shoot people. Just go crazy.
Whoa, now that was unexpected.
The only problem I have with No Man's Sky, by the way, is the co-op that is pretty much non-existent. It's like a very, very bad version of it. I've never seen something... Like, if the game has co-op, I've never seen it this bad.
You now occupy is dotted with these giant floating
This sounds fun to play with someone else.
These crazy ideas. Escaping the first planet's atmosphere, you start to get a grip on the game's actual size. A feat that took you.
I hope there will be an update where they upgrade co-op.
Florida, no less, has been streamlined into a daily task. If days even mean anything at this point, each one more procedural than the last. The devs really pulled a Skyrim in this one. You see that mountain? That took someone 5 hours to create by hand.
No, it didn't.
Gaslight, of course. I fib. It was 14 hours. The animals are great too.
Probably not. It's probably generated.
Put into every one of God's creatures. With the terrain manipulator, you can
but that had to be coded, so
on a fun adventure.
It probably took more than 14 hours.
Ah, yes. This foss is for us. Here we have a Hyperborean planet, or as I like to call it, the Hypersnorian planet. There, got it. Because all the cold planets basically look the same. Welcome to the light.
I mean, they covered in snow. What did you expect?
Inhabitants are my top tier patrons. You should join them. Lifeless planet. You got that right. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy.
It's actually pretty cool. Usually have no gravity on it. Well, like very low gravity.
You can tell it's abandoned because of how much I'm gonna forget about it. After getting a taste of the first solar system's personality, I half-assedly set up shop on what seems to be the YouTube ambient mode planet. Let me know in the comments if you can still see the edges of the screen. This is like the stupidest feature. So you got a whispering egg. Oh, don't you worry. I'm an egg whisperer myself, quite frankly. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Jesus, motherfucker said this place was empty. I'm like.
Actually, do they sell for a lot?
After a small amount of time passes, my
was that something different?
This place was empty. I'm like.
It has weird green icons above them. I have just purple ones. Why?
Like a living eviction notice. After a small amount of time passes, my now ancient computer base tells me the coordinates of a local chevron. This is convenient because I was running a bit low on gas.
The gas station. It's a space station.
Watch out for gas station tweakers!
I hate this channel. Among the giant
same, I think.
Scattered around the stars, each solar system contains a mechanical variation. We like to call these space balls. Inside the balls, we can purchase upgrades. We can buy items and upgrades with one of two inflatable currencies. The first are units.
God, he's
you can
rich.
Get pretty much everywhere. The second are nanites. They're like units, but for people who use Linux. The changing room station lets you alter your appearance at will. No standard fee. Now you might think that there's a catch. Seems a little fishy, even a bit sus. But I assure you, this machine has no downside except for the turbo cancer. Foreign regulation on interplanetary trade is pretty lenient, but every station has a highly enforced do not feed the tweakers policy.
Hey, yo, neighbor!
It's my first person. I don't really enjoy that.
Could you point me in the direction of...
It was shaking when I played it for some reason.
Planets?
Hell nah, bro. You dead tweaking. I mean, look at that. They're just walking right through you.
Hey, yo, dude, what's good?
Oh, those are just my poltergeists.
Your what?
What, you didn't hear him? Poltergeists, obviously. The anomaly. The multiplayer station.
Of the sky, an omnipresent Keter-class anomaly can be summoned at your will. This bigular black orb functions as a hub area where you can invest into further upgrades, go on engaging space missions. Yo, I found someone's base. Let me see if I can steal from it as a form of protection.
Dude, you're gonna get called for griefing, dude.
Oh, you're right.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna report this as offensive. It's offending me that I can't take anything and converse with
Yeah,
gamers.
you cancel.
Are you guys going trick-or-treating?
We also get to meet a
Is there a
colorful
voice
cast of
in the
Star
game?
Wars deep lore creatures. I know they probably
We have to be in the
all
party
names,
to
but
do
I
it.
think it's funny
I mean, there is,
to
yeah, there is
refer to
voice, I
each of them as
forgot.
Glupshido. And this,
It's
of
on by
course, brings us
default
to
and I
our
turned it off.
beloved Catholic priest entity, Nada.
Actually,
No,
I'm
Jojo.
Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill.
And our amazing film director,
That's
Polo.
Maxor.
Guess what?
What?
Being a Task Squad is not just an action show. They have their own 2 new theme songs.
Whoa.
This is why I got a big ass house, a big ass cars.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, we go to NASA, man?
Bro, that's insane.
Oh yes, also, we're gonna use some science equipment and we're gonna have lots of science words.
Dude, that's freaking crazy. That's awesome.
The system of outer space. If Deska Squad did not bring, if they tried to take it in
Hey,
the
so
source
do you have...
Yeah, no, I've got no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Okay, gotcha.
So, Interloper, there's been these weird anomalies cropping up around the stars, and I want you to investigate. Things are not what they seem, and seem are not they what.
The fuck did you just say to me?
The big circles in the sky are becoming unaligned. I have a feeling it's due to space star ordering, an ancient species philosophy that explains why everyone thinks the universe revolves around them.
I feel like I'm being called out. Okay, so where to next?
Oh, see, it's very simple. Just chuck yourself into a black hole.
For real? You could just do that?
You
I don't
can.
know. Good chance you might just die too. I've been sending out everyone who visits into those things.
That sounds extremely irresponsible.
Okay, but wait, hear me out, hear me out.
But they come back,
It's
so it's
really
fine.
funny.
I mean, if you say so. The Sneak Attack Squad Associate offers us some coordinates to the nearest science YouTube channel to let us know precisely what's gonna happen next.
We'll know that we're never going to escape and that our lives are pretty much...
Everything's gonna be fine.
Ah, yes.
Now I know that might
like
have been a
black
little
holes, they're cool.
confusing, so I prepared a quick presentation to portray how traveling through wormholes works.
Okay, so basically you got one point right here. and
Yeah,
one
that's
point in
like the
space.
easiest explanation you
got
can
another one
make.
Right here. So you take it and you fold it like a paper and oh shit.
In summary,
No, you
the police
dox
know that
yourself,
we
I think.
fast-traveled and Amber knows what my car looks like. To prevent these problematic circumstances from seeing the light of day, we have to locate a planet with ideal factors, but it won't be easy. We've already been to Iowa planets, empty barren balls with little to no atmosphere, but perfect for growing vegetables. I swear I'm doing this shit for the economy. But on the other end of the fun spectrum, we have
Extremist? Oh.
In a universe where bouts of hospitality are
I
few
love
and
that
far
song.
between, space is taken up by locations rife with danger.
Chainsaw Man opening.
Because there might be a
It's used in
mock-speed
Chainsaw Man
gas
opening at
giant
least.
lurking in your neighborhood. Enter the extremist planets. These planets are where you're most likely to get caught in the rain, with no pina coladas. Okay, so we're out
That
here
looks
in
cool.
New Orleans, 2005.
I've been in the
There's this
Firestone with
slight
lightning and tornadoes. That were pretty
My
cool.
objective has migrated from escaping the feds and finding Elysium to locating the nearest Waffle House. I will gladly take a WWE
probably still
Super
open.
Smackdown over this shit. Amidst the torrential downpour, newly activated storm crystals
your
litter the landscape. Collect
moments?
as many as you can because these are worth a buttload of money. You can
They
also
do,
combine
yeah.
them with regular warp cells to make warp hypercores, which give greater fuel
Yes,
for
but you have to
interstellar
learn how to
travel.
make
That
those.
is, if you can last outside of your ship for longer than 5 seconds.
There's like nothing left of you, dude.
Oh,
Oh my god.
you were saying?
Horrendously close.
What are you talking about? There's not a scratch on me.
Yeah, the lava planets. Or other names for that.
Go. This is easily the most immersive planet genre because it accurately simulates what my laptop feels like. Allegedly, this game has tornadoes in it, but in stark contrast to where I live, I could not find any, so I have some storm chaser footage instead. Okay, yeah, out of the 18 Busquillian
That one,
planets
that's
out there in
apparently
the
fake.
Gigaverse, I think we can safely check these ones off on the list of uninhabitables. Sometimes throughout your travels, you'll come across these large freighters and have the
Yeah.
opportunity to speak to the captain. Yar, my ship's insurance claim is a lot higher than I purchased her for. Yar. So the captain generously gives me a free tank of gas and a lighter. This should definitely last us the whole trip. On the freighters, we can build new command centers and advanced mineral processing. This allows us to automate the creation of awesome substances, such as blue. Like I told you, I'm doing this for the family. Oh, and can't forget about the frigate system, where you can board your own adopted ships and send them out on daring conquests. I'm the best
Yeah.
leader. Gotta get into that suicide
I haven't
mission
done
grind,
that.
so
I'm
I
not-
know
I don't
freighters
really
can be
care about
ethically
freighters.
ambiguous at times, but at least I'll never have to face the consequences of my own act.
You got any idea how fast you were going?
No, officer, it's hi, how are you?
Whoa, now, listen. Just gonna need some ID.
Let me check.
Sir, this is a Rock Band 2 Circuit City gift card.
With your name on it.
You know, bribing an officer is illegal, right?
What do you mean illegal? I feel just fine.
I see. Hank Schrader played the role of a pirate.
When peaceful options
Was it just
run out,
AI'd
last
maybe, not
resort to
even a cameo?
violence. The recently
I
overhauled
don't know.
ship combat system adds risk to the skies by filling it
forgot
with
AI
thousands of
existed.
invaders who don't know a good deal when they see it. This means that upgrading your arsenal with expensive lasers will be the only way to stop them from harassing your private domicile.
I'll finger paint with your blood, interloper.
Oh god, I've never been no good at this police shit. I got that lawyer's disease. It attacks my white blood cells. After escaping the binding of ASAC, I realized I should probably kick my tax evasion efforts into high gear, and what better place to escape to then? So far, we've discovered.
I haven't been on
planets,
one yet
even
in
though someday
this
roast us
playthrough.
and hurt our feelings.
This first song is called A World on Fire.
But now we finally get to look at the excuse me what planets. This is
Yeah.
so weird, core dude. A highly strange step. Exotic planets in No Man's Sky are the end result of H.R. Geiger trying to.
Oh, I've
follow
been
along
on
with
that
Bob
one when I played
Exotic
co-op
planets in No Man's
here.
Sky are the end result of H.R. Geiger trying to.
There was
follow
another
along with
one.
Bob Ross. Bro, I never
Because
should've
there's
smoked
two,
that
so
shit. I can
one of them was
guarantee
better
there
than
are
the
no
other.
happy little accidents around here. This is what we like to call a fucking mistake. Oh, hello, friend. I wasn't prepared to have to swap out my SIM card. I'm gonna nickname you Dinkus McClinkster. I hereby name the Horizon Zero Don't. Number 14, the Walker. What?
I haven't seen those on this planet.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm gonna have to Gaussian blur that shit out. I'm leaving before YouTube gets any bright ideas. Phallic imagery neutralized.
There's always more. What? Bubbles?
This is a living creature moment. Quite organismic. Very bubular. Whoa. Shell City dead ahead. Sometimes really cool shit happens, like planets dimensionally merging into each other. Things are not quite right on the y=2x planet.
Look at that, it looks like 2 balls in a bong!
Deep into the Goldilocks zone.
Is that just
we
a
discovered
bug?
The room temperature
I don't think
planet. It feels.
Never seen
it
that
feels
happen.
correct. I can't tell where my skin ends and the air begins. Across the street, we have it simple. Feels correct. I can't tell where my skin ends and the.
I noticed the word chaper instead of chapter.
The air begins. Across the street, we have its simultaneous
I didn't read further, maybe there was more.
IQ planet. This is where all the dumbasses live. It's full of morons. The local flora, known as the chump trees, secrete a sticky sap that makes everything stupid. What a poor defense mechanism. I don't even feel anything.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
Oh no, not the
No
Sentinels.
matter how lonely you feel in this infinite vast universe, just know that
Dig
the
a hole
Amazon
and hide in
Sentinels
it.
are always watching you. Anything fun you try to accomplish comes pre-packaged with narcs.
Yeah.
They may try to take a bite out of your crime casserole, but fortunately they don't have any reinforcement. Oh,
Yes, they
Jesus
do.
Christ, so after a while they summon this giant walker. And
Yes,
he's,
they
pretty
do.
Pissed off. He's pretty tough, but after a few strategically placed shots, he goes down with ease. I'm never jaywalking again. Surviving the droid onslaught allows you to temporarily deactivate them by giving you the coordinates to the robot Kaba. I found the respawn point. Next up, we have the frustrating planet. They replaced all the good food places with the bad ones. Following that, we have the great value planet. The atmosphere is full of savings. There's even these cool radio towers that feed you information at your own existential
Oh, this one, yeah.
expense.
You can put like historical stuff into it.
Okay, so we got go left, go right, or transcend space-time. I'm gonna go with the fun-sounding one.
You transcend space, time. There is no winning or losing, only infinite sadness.
Aw.
Game over?
I don't know if I want to play this game anymore, man. Hold on, I can't believe it. Could this be? My goodness, it's so unique. I've never seen anything like it. Over here we have its more.
I mean, like the
aggressive
plants are
version,
different and
frozen
stuff, but it is a
hell.
lot of
Oh,
mountains
geez,
with.
It's got like a lot of this liquid stuff.
No.
So guys, we did it. Wow, it's so pretty and
Pyro
distracting.
reference
I
while
feel sure I'm getting
doing
you
moist
worked on down
critical
here. We can
reference.
easily
God
traverse the
damn.
liquid space in our submersible. I don't know why it was named Biggie Smalls. It was like that when I got it. Look, I'm gonna kill all the fish in one hit. My moist critical chance.
I don't think
is
that's the
very
same
high.
game,
As an astronaut
to be
of
fair.
the endless cosmos, we roll
Be
down
honest.
deep into the ocean, our natural habitat. The Abyss update adds a whole new layer of explorative nightmares.
It
Oh,
does.
hey there.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to play underwater. I don't really
The
care.
thumbnail, something that's totally actually in the game now. Look, it came
This
out
is
of
not the
nowhere.
same game anyway.
Oh, come on, it ran right in front of me. Okay, now I'm being oppressed. I can't believe they procedurally generated so much effort into one planet. Oh. You can't bite through that, you stupid idiot. Yeah, better watch out or big ocean's gonna attack you. This place is really cool and all, but I think it's about time we check out an even spookier zone. Migrating from the shoreline to the shaded citadel, we enter the creepypasta planet. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. As you can see, this planet is lactose intolerant. Alright, I know I do the silly color correcting gag a lot, but this is just what the game decided to look like today. This planet's so evil that I can hear the royalty-free horror music in its background. Even the indigenous life forms are terrified. Let's see, who's this big guy?
That's not a bug, right? This is just how the planet
There's
is.
names that I would come up with. I found the churro subspecies. Collect milk. Do I have to?
Bro,
You don't.
I'm fairly certain I'm in the wrong place. It's been dark in here for like a long time. Do you know where I am?
That's
Do you know
from
where we are?
recent
No,
Jontron
I'm fucking
video.
scared.
Jesus.
This bizarrely dark planet
Well,
is very
recent, it's
special,
few weeks
as it's
old.
in the top 15 planets that will make you scream. And number 4 will shock you. Whoa. Hey. What? You,
Oh.
Why?
Guacamole.
This is the bordered planet. It's got like a frame around it.
Oh, I
This is
saw
the
those
Cancer
wheels.
Awareness
They're
planet.
cool.
I got a free ribbon for visiting. Here's the Arizona green tea planet. Only 99 cents per landing. A couple hours after drinking, we find the urinary tract planet. I am not altering
Yeah, the
colors,
piss
I swear to
planet.
God. Wait, what?
Yeah, big worms.
What the? Best be on the lookout when exploring, because sometimes planets may be harboring an Alaskan tapeworm. Literally not even 2 seconds into landing. Oh my gosh. Fortunately,
I don't want to
they're
accidentally build a
aggressive, but
base on it,
leaving
just a
anyway. That
giant worm
looks
to
painful.
ram it
I
with
guess
its
I'm pissed to
dumb
meet you
face.
too. Luckily, we can escape the giant worms on our idiot mobile. You know what they say, work harder, not smarter. Don't mess with their cousins though. The Starry Night planet is so pretty, like it's one of my favorite areas. It's so breathtaking
God
that
damn
Neil
it.
deGrasse Tyson just swooped in to tweet out several reasons why
From
it
No
isn't
Man's
cool
Sky
and
to
shouldn't be having
Subnautica
fun.
to Subnautica's Sub-Zero, whatever
Once
it's
you've had your
called,
fill of
to
scouring the galaxy
Elden
for a
Ring. Huh.
planet that doesn't want to scramblize you, you can interact with the game's 4 main alien races. The first race you can even create yourself, along with the many base building options that give me a headache. Use your exocraft to speed through the various checkpoints. Let me know in the comments
Is
what
that
your
what you
fastest
call the
time is.
race?
My record is
Exocraft?
13 seconds, and 20 minutes, and 36 hours. I do plan on finishing.
Dude, those animals are so fucking funny, they make me want to merge without looking.
The second alien race being the Viking, are a proud yet brutish warrior race who like
Yeah.
to challenge people
Probably
in
come
boxing
from
matches over the
Viking in
internet and face
English.
paint. This feels racist. Barely clinging on to monetization.
That's just how it is. Come on.
So I could have a family-friendly
You were being
interview with
racist.
the lobster-looking one.
Species?
Question 1. Are you
Whatever.
a gamer?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Although I do play this one game called Word Farm.
Question 2. Can
Is this
your chair do
Mandalore? I can't
this?
tell. Haven't seen
How
the video in
the
a
fuck are
while.
you doing that?
David Blaine is my second cousin.
Question 3.
Wait, you can't just switch.
Who are you, and how did you get in my house?
Look, man, I'm doing 2 at once now. Just let me stay. I need this. Grifting onward, we meet the economically inclined Gek.
Hello, interloper. It is I, your iconic Frog Tulpa. I offer plenty of
This might be
merchandise.
Mandalore.
First one's on the house. After that,
I
the
don't
rest
know.
are
I'm
free.
so lost.
Greedy bastard.
Us Gek have been in
For some reason I can't
Cold War-like
recognize
standoff with Corvax Prime
voices
for thousands
very
of
well.
Kalama years. See, our tadpole spawning pools have been encoded with a
I can recognize
Corvax
that it's
virus in
familiar, that's it.
retaliation.
Retaliation for...
Maiming and conquering the entire universe.
Sounds riveting. And then the robotically inclined Corvax.
Citizen, pick up that can.
What?
Or drink it.
But I don't wanna.
Chug it, pussy.
I don't consent to this.
Do the Harlem Shake. Sprite cranberry.
No, back into space, we discover a few anomalies like the giant alien contraceptive and the
What
Stellaris
is-
colony. What the fuck did you just say? And the
What are
intergalactic Doom
those?
PC.
I had like a thing, like an anomaly scanner thing. I used it, and then it required me to use the pulse engine, which I used then. And I think I stopped before it could find anything, so it stopped searching, and the searching thing disappeared. So I never saw any anomalies, and I didn't do the Atlas quest yet.
Interloper, welcome to the Chapel of Acer.
Yo, it's
The
like
Crimson
that one
Eye.
scene from The Last Jedi. Are you Snoke? Can I kill you?
Hush, science fiction spouter. This is real life we're talking about.
True.
Now, head up to the data matrix terminals and input the 10 Atlas seeds to reroute the state phasor interface and grant power to the
Pleasure
quantum uplink
interface?
particle.
Your
Tell me
proper
more.
nouns are dubious at best. What exactly are you anyway?
I are Atlas, god of the simulation, overseer of the situation, supervisor of the scenario, the big fucking orb floating in front of you.
Yeah,
Can you like
makes
shorten
more
it
sense.
a little bit?
The red jump scare.
Okay, that's better.
Now I am become Death Stranding, the destroyer
Oh
of
my god,
worlds.
another
Collecting
game.
an entire plot's worth of materials, a plot that's essentially an unsatisfying visual novel. I start to reflect my overall thoughts
Yeah.
on the game as a whole. There's a lot of aspects
beginning
that
isn't
I
that
missed,
fun. I don't
which
know how it's
consider
gonna go
understandable.
later.
Have you seen the size of this bitch? But a lot
been
of
just
it I believe
traveling.
players should experience firsthand. It's a very unique space exploration game, millions of times larger than even necessary, and can be predictable
Yes.
and formulaic at times. But considering how the developers brought it back from gamer exile and have even pushed out like 6 updates
Yeah,
since
it's
I
an
started making this
insane
video, I'd
comeback
say
story.
shoot it. I mean, give it a shot. For me though, I may have not found the perfect planet to seek refuge on, but at least I have a place that I can call a shithole. Oh yeah, that's right, there's an ending.
For the shit home. Is there an ending? I am gonna travel sooner or later. Or maybe it's an ending for the video. I will travel to the galaxy core sooner or later, I promise to myself. I don't know. I'm right now just traveling through space, looking for stuff, maybe trying to find a good planet to make a proper base on. But haven't seen one yet that I would commit to. But also, but I am traveling through black holes if I can, and then just forward towards the core of the galaxy. Is that what it's called? Is it the galaxy core? Galaxy core? To the center. I'm traveling where I need to travel. In relatively correct direction. Because I do go off course sometimes. But I think if I keep doing that, just while I'm still enjoying the game, I think I'll get there eventually. Anyway, back to the video. This was good. This was good. It's nice to see that Jimothy didn't drop anything, because his videos are enjoyable, to say the least. And I really hope he'll hire someone to help him, so it doesn't take like 6 months between videos. Is it 6? Oops. Oh, well, that's actually what I kind of meant. No, that's Mandalore. No, oh my god. Come on. It's taking too long for me to check this. Yeah, 6 months from the Elden Ring Hypercut Part 1. Is there gonna be a Part 2? That's a question I have. maybe the next one will be. Maybe that's why it's taking like 6 months. And before that, it took 5 months. Because he plays multiple games, like records them while he plays. And then just decides what to do. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know his brain process. I don't know his thought process or anything. I'm surprised that my browser loaded his like avatar image thing at the top of the channel. Was it always doing that? I don't remember. Normally it doesn't load shit on YouTube. Anyway, thank you everybody who watched this. Sorry for my rambling in the end, but I appreciate you watching. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye. Have a great life, because one of us has to.